Today, that safety guy. Today is a twofer. Oh my goodness. Traffic control. Traffic control devices. Ontario Traffic Management Book 7. Ontario Traffic Management Book 7 2022. I just came back from a site and went through the worst traffic control area I have ever seen. Firstly, this is a professional traffic management company with their name all over the equipment and all over the workers. Second, you have temporary traffic signals with no signs stating that they're actually using them. You have a traffic control person, a flag person, at the top of a hill. You have a second traffic control person at the bottom of a hill around a blind corner, so they don't have visual contact or line of sight with each other. Third, the poor guy at the bottom of the hill is directing traffic out of two intersections with one sign. 4, they are going against the temporary traffic signal setup. 5, not only did I sit there for 20 minutes at the bottom of a hill going through red, yellow, green, red, yellow, green, red, yellow, green, then on a red, he tells me to go forward so that I could get halfway up this hill into the actual work zone itself, where there's another flagger stopping us because there's a piece of equipment offloading material. Seriously? Have they heard of Ontario Traffic Management Book 7, let alone the new one, Ontario Traffic Management Book 7 2022? Hey, that safety guy, why do you give a flying rat's ass? What are you, some kind of expert? Nope, but I train it. I train Book 7, and I now train Book 7 2022. This is a traffic management company. And they've got these young guys at the bottom of a hill. And 6, their vest is open. Whoa! Somebody's going to get killed. No wonder no one's paying attention to them, because they're contradicting themselves. They're going against the temporary traffic signals, which you should get rid of if you're not going to use them properly, because you can't use both at the same time. Right in Book 7 and Book 7 for 2022, they state that if you're around a blind corner, a blind hill, you have to have a third traffic control person in the middle so he can see both the top and the bottom of the hill, or at either end of the corner. And why are you stopping people halfway through your traffic control zone because there's a piece of equipment? Why don't you just stop everything, let them do their job, and then we can get back to the regular traffic flow? Traffic management, traffic control, and traffic control devices, Book 7, is not there to aid the construction job. It's not there for nothing else. It's not there because it has to be. It's there so that you can maintain relatively smooth traffic flow that's predictable and protect the workers inside of the actual work zone behind their barricades. So this professional traffic control company, with their name all over it, including the workers on the back of their high-vis, is using traffic or flaggers and the temporary traffic control signal with no signage stating that it's even being used. The traffic control guy at the bottom of the hill is standing 100 meters from the actual light itself so that he can direct traffic in two directions. What the actual crap is going on? Is it a full moon? Or am I just overreacting? Good grief. Are these guys even trained? Can they spell Book 7? And for those of you that don't know what I'm talking about with Ontario Traffic Management Book 7 and Ontario Traffic Management Book 7 2022, because there's two separate books now. Ontario Traffic Management is put out by the Ministry of Transportation. And it sets out guidelines on how to set up traffic control. All those big road cones and flashing signs and flag people. They finally updated it since 2014 for 2022. And they've added 150 plus pages to it. They've added roundabouts. They've added temporary traffic signals. They've added automated flaggers. They've now included pedestrian and bike pass, or bike pass, or bike lanes. Okay. It's not an online course. It's not a 2-hour course. I've now taught Book 7 2022 twice, and I'm averaging 7.5 hours of in the book, doing layouts, practicing, writing up a traffic control plan, and training flag people at the same time. These guys, this professional traffic control company, are going against everything that's dictated, prescribed, strongly suggested as a best practice. Oh, I want to swear so bad, but then I'd have to change my settings on this channel. So just imagine the word that rhymes with hockey puck, but spelled with a PH. Son of a gun. How do they get away with this crap? Is it because it's going into a park? Is it because it's out of the main flow of traffic? Is it because they think they can get away with it? I don't get it. I don't get it. One day, because this whole traffic setup's going to be going on for, I'm going to say, at least another month. And where I'm talking about, where I'm going down into, it's full of marinas. There's 5 marinas, 4 yacht clubs, and a marina. So there's lots and lots of access. It's a public beach. And on nice warm days, on nice long warm weekends, there's a lot of traffic. To the point where they've actually got cops at the top of the road to stop people from actually coming in because the parking lots are full. And that usually happens about 10:30 on a Saturday. So now, just to add insult to injury, you're going to have these guys in their professional traffic control messing with hundreds of vehicles on a weekend that's going to be awesome this weekend. Not only the people that own boats down the marinas, but the public that's going into those beaches. And this is their idea of traffic control. Hey, how's that safety guy? Why didn't you stop and talk to him? This is a big FIDO moment. FIDO. Forget it and drive on. That's why I rant on social media. They're not going to listen to me anyway. Even if I was their safety guy, they're not going to listen. Why? Because they think they're right. Why? Because it's inconvenient to get another traffic control person. And I guarantee you, these guys don't know what they're doing. The flaggers have no clue. They look like maybe 18, maybe 20. I'm an old man. Everybody's a kid to me right now. And they have no idea what they're doing.